right, darling. One more. Today we're just gonna do handstands. I'm just kidding. I don't know if you saw that. I'm sure you did see that last video. I haven't checked to see who's viewed it. But the last video when I fell on my tailbone, girl, I don't think I've recorded a session since then. I fell so hard that I think I have I kid you not, like a hairline fracture in my sacrum. It's been a slow moving couple of weeks, and super fast at the same time. So that being said, that was a good check is I really would like a partner to get into some of these, at least to have a spot. There's something safety about having someone that you trust around to catch you. That being said, we're still on that energy. So let's go ahead, let's come onto our backs to start off. Always reminding you that if your back is not calling to start off in a Shavasana, you can always start in a different posture or position. So a simple seat, you could sit up against the wall, you could take legs against the wall, but bring yourself all the way down to your back with your toes coming down toward the edges of the mat. And let the toes flop out to the side, palms come down to the sides. Pop your chest high and roll your shoulder blades under your back as you pull your chin in towards your chest. Allow yourself just to breathe here and come into a space of gratitude. Feel the earth rise up to meet you. It's always giving gratitude to the universe, this deep weaving of wisdom and knowledge and love. Recognizing an energy that is bigger than us, that we're still collectively a part of. Give gratitude to the earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. We have everything that we need, and we ourselves are more than enough. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Give gratitude for the indigenous peoples of these lands. So wherever you are laying, always knowing the names of the tribes. So here in Billings, it's the Northern Cheyenne and the Crow, the Salish and the Blackfoot tribes. Give gratitude for this practice of yoga and for Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice from a space of ahimsa, also known as love action or a nonviolent or non-harming action. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage. And if there's a person or persons, place or places that you'd like to dedicate your practice to, you can take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Let your whole body be soft. Checking in with any sensation that you're feeling in your body. Maybe tingling through fingers and toes. Any tightness, are you holding in your glutes? Can you release a little bit more? And then slowly pull that left knee up into the chest. Take your fingers around the front part of the shin and pull the knee in towards you. Create some resistance, so press the shin into the palms into the shin, create some space. And then release and pull that knee down towards your armpit just a little bit more. So massaging out here. And then take that right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left hand comes long and wide. And turn and let that left hip stack over your right as you turn and look out past your left fingertips. Big inhale here. Breathe into the twist. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly bring yourself back to your center line. Extend your leg high to the sky. Walk your hands up the back part of the calf or the thigh. Pull your chin in towards your shin. Carve out through the low belly. Right foot or heel can be planted. It can also float if you want a little bit more. And slowly release. Release that right leg, press the sole of the foot high to the sky, and then wrap the muscles around the bones as you slowly bring that left foot high to the sky. Same thing on the right hand side. Interlock your fingers around the front part of the right shin. Take that opposite interlock that you usually do. Create some space first. So press the palms into the shin into the palms. Hold here. Breathe into the crease of your hip. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, pull your knee down towards your armpit. Lengthen through that left leg. Big inhale here. And then slowly take the right hand out long and wide, palm face up to the sky, left hand to the outside of your right knee, and then turn and stack your right hip over your left as you look out past your right fingertips. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths, big inhale. Soften through the shoulders, soften through the bottom leg. Exhale, one more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly bring yourself all the way back to your center line. Extend the right leg high to the sky, flex the toes in towards the face, and then take the hands at the back part of the thigh or the calf, whatever's easier. Pull your heart and chest up off the mat, or your shoulders up off the mat as you carve down through your low belly and aim your chin towards your shin. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. You could always hover this leg, left leg, or this heel can be rested. Big inhale. Exhale, let the shoulder blades come back down to the mat, back the skull comes down to the mat, press the sole of the foot high. Big inhale here. And then slowly let that leg move all the way down to the end of the mat. Pull the knees up into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. And then slowly roll yourself over towards your right hand side. Head can prop underneath you. Some people come to the forearm. I think that that's a lot of weight on your shoulder. That's unnecessary, but do what you do. Clamshell it open for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Find that open rotation in the back side of the hip, and then slowly set it down. And then from here, you're gonna pick your heels up off the mat and clamshell it open with the heels hovering for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. Go ahead and set it back down. Extend the legs all the way down to the end of the mat. Make a little tiny mini V with the body. So it's like actually a wide V. Right, heels come together to touch. And you're gonna inhale and lift the leg. Exhale, flex and press. We go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Big inhale here. Drop the foot to the front and inhale the foot up. Drop the foot to the back. Inhale it up. We go for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Leg lifts, leg moves back behind. Swing that left foot so it hovers over the top of the right, and then little baby circles here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, leg comes high. Come up to grab the foot, or you can always bind your big toe, still holding on the outside of your hip. Find that full extension. Maybe point your toe into the hand a little bit. Big inhale. And then you can play around with the flex and the point of the foot on the extension. And then put a bend in the knee and take the sole of the foot down to the front of your right thigh. And then you're gonna press into your palms and bring yourself up here. Leg is extended, pull the knee in towards you. You're on the outside of your hip. And then you're gonna put a bend in this knee. And then your knees are gonna come to stack, coming into horse face. Big inhale here. Exhale, heart and chest pull down and over the top of the thighs. Opening up through the outside of your hip. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale. Again, big inhale. And exhale, slowly pull yourself all the way back up. Release your feet. Come over and onto that opposite side. Knees and ankles are stacked. Hand comes underneath the head, clamshell, soles and heels, heels stay together and touch. So we go for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Hold here. Open it up a little bit, trying to keep your hips down to the earth. Find your rotation, and slowly drop the knees together to touch. Hover the heels, and then clamshell this way for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. Exhale, release. Bring the legs all the way down to the end of the mat. Make a small, tiny V here. Ankles or heels are stacked. Inhale. Leg comes up. Exhale, leg moves forward. Leg moves up. Leg moves back. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. So inhale on the lift, exhale forward. We go for 3, for 2, for 1. And then slowly put a bend in the knee, extend the leg high, and you can always either bind your big toe or grab onto the outside of the foot. Play around with the point through the ball of the foot or the flex through the foot. Hold here. One more time, big inhale. And slowly put a bend in the knee. Take the sole of the foot down to the earth. Press yourself up. Hug that up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Leg, can stay extended, right? There's a couple ways to come into this. You can stay extended, or can pull in towards you, whatever feels best. And then stack that opposite knee on top. So opposite that you did last time. I'm trying to check the time. Big inhale here. Lift through the heart and chest. Exhale. Pull yourself down and over the top of your thighs. Let your head hang to rest. You can always throw a block underneath your forehead. Hands can be at your ankles. They can also come out in front of you. They can also be here to help you manage the weight and the pressure on the outside of that hip. So whatever feels best to you. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly bring yourself all the way back up. Release. Let's come into a double pigeon. So shin of the left leg pulls forward and is in alignment with the front edge of the mat. Right ankle stacks on left knee, and then right knee steps on left ankle. There we go. Big inhale here. Lift and shift through your seat as much as you need to, and then walk yourself down and over your hips. Allow yourself to release and let go. Big inhale. Exhale. One more big breath here. Big inhale. Pull your heart and chest forward, lean into it a little bit more. Exhale, back yourself out of it. Take that knee and place it into the crook of your elbow. Foot into the opposite. You can always bicep curl your leg too. Whatever feels best. And then just rock out that hip like a little baby. And slowly release. Same thing on that opposite side. So shin of that right leg in alignment with the front edge of the mat. Left ankle stacks on top of right knee. Left knee steps on top of right ankle. Lift and shift through your seat, and then pull your heart and chest down. Hold here. Big inhale. And exhale. Two more big breaths. Big inhale. Maybe crawl yourself down and over the top of those shins if you can. If not, you can always come to blocks. You don't have to. You can always just hang out here. Pull your heart and chest forward. Encourage the outside of that hip to release and let go. So just giving it the space to do so. Big inhale. And exhale. Two more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. Last one, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly pull yourself back out. Knee into crook of your armpit. Again, rock it out. Sit up nice and tall if you need to. And slowly release. Take both legs out in front of you. Lift the arms high to the sky and fold yourself down and over the tops of the legs. Walk your seat back behind you. Release to the back sides of your knees. Flex your toes in towards your face. Exhale, hold. Two more big breaths. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly pull yourself back up. Scoot your hips forward. Send yourself all the way down onto your back. Give yourself a nice big hug. Hands can come around the back sides of the knees or around the front sides of the shins. Whatever feels best for you on any given day. Take your chin in towards your chest to lengthen through the spine. Check in with your hips one last time. Check in with your low back and sacrum. And then release. Take the legs all the way down towards the end of the mat. Toes flop out to the side. Palms face up to the sky. Allow yourself to come into your Shavasana and just to be here. Let your glutes release and relax. Keep breathing here. Big inhale. And exhale. So something for you all to carry with you throughout the course of the weeks. If it resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, great. Let's go this way. Soul song. Tune into the soundtrack of your life this week. And remember, y'all, this is from The Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie, Transmissions for Your Soul. Your soul emits a beautiful song. Think of it as a pulsating light that's moving in rhythm with the universe. Your song travels through light and is the background music of your life. Even if you can't hear your song with your physical ears, know that it exists. It enters the room with you, leaves with you. It gets louder the longer you stay. We know animals hear sounds that we can't. Your song is always resonating through the universe along with the music of the spheres and the sound of the universe made when it was born. Greatest song of all. You can tune into it through your heart and your throat. Be willing to live your life from your highest, most aligned, most loving perspective. The next song or piece of music that moves your inner world will help you tune into your soul song. Or you can always go out into nature. The music of nature will balance and always detoxify. Align yourself with the sounds of the earth this week, and you'll find the next steps to take. Behind the person on the image on this card is a pale Shri yantra. A yantra is used as a point of focus during meditation and reflection. Shri usually loosely means respect, grace, or light. Shri Yantra is a geometric representation of Om, the sound of creation. It contains 9 interlocking triangles, 5 feminine pointing downward, and 4 masculine triangles pointing upward. Balancing on the shape, the geometry draws the mind in balance and heart into balance. So with your eyes still closed, gently slow your breathing by focusing on your exhale. So take your exhale out a little bit longer. Focus on the space that's behind your eyes and think of it as a black, velvety matrix where anything can be created. Begin to see triangles dancing in this space. As they come together, sense their different energies. They're directing you to their center, where a point of light is pulsating and humming. Allow your stream of consciousness to flow through the light and sound waves that are now surrounding you. Float on the waves of your blueprint. Sing and dance in the ecstasy of you. And stay here for as long as you'd like, at least a minute, after the end of class. The universe needs you to be who you are, for it to know itself and to expand. I'll say that again. The universe needs you to be who you are, for it to know itself and expand. Can you feel how miraculous and important you are? Breathe into this knowing and breathe it into your body so you allow yourself to move back to your physical reality. So things to think about doing this week: putting on your favorite music and dancing around the house for at least 5 minutes. Chanting Om 7 times to align with your soul's antenna. And maybe experiencing a Tibetan healing bowl, crystal, or toning meditation session. This can be directly, or it can also be like a beautiful recording that you find on YouTube, yeah. And lastly, think about writing down 3 movies, books, or songs that move you to inspired or joyous tears. This response is alerting you to your soul passions. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. And exhale. So always encouraging folks to stay on their mat for as long as they can, for as long as they need, to hold yourself here in this meditative space, coming back to your breath, just allowing yourself to be rooted. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in each of you, but collectively in all of us. Thank y'all for sharing your practice with me and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. And to that, I say go in peace and remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, everyone. Looking forward to seeing you soon, dear Jane. And for folks, y'all can come out to this weekend is full moon classes. I should say that. This weekend's full moon classes out in Missoula, Billings, and in Bozeman this month, which we're excited about. So be sure to check out Eden Arbor's website for updates on those and where they're located and the dates. I'll be teaching up in Missoula and subbing in until our new teachers come together. So that being said, peace and love, y'all.